to ride, but I'm holding on the wheel through the highs and the lows. I'm keeping it real. From the shadows I rise, watch me shine like a star.
Alright, here I am once again with my Primo.
That's right.
Joe PCH in the house.
Yes, yes.
You know what I mean?
In the flesh, in the flesh.
Hopefully the scenery is a little bit different, but hey, it's nice and comfortable and beautiful at the same time, you know? Hopefully y'all doing well. And we'd like to get to certain topics right off the bat. What's going to be, Primo?
Well, let's go ahead and cover sports, like the Dodgers winning, right? The Dodgers finally getting that back-to-back championship.
We needed that too, as far as California, you know? At least something positive, right?
Something to bring in the community closer, because for some reason we've been a little apart. And yes, you know, Lakers, they're looking very good right now. They're taking care of business, beating their opponents by double digits. And yeah, with LeBron's comeback, everybody's concern was that he had to fit in or just be himself. And being himself, quickly fit in, and everything worked out very, very nice and smooth. So yeah. Of course, there's also the story with the U.S. invading Venezuela, right?
Yeah.
The excuse, of course, would be stopping drug dealers from importing drugs to the U.S. But if that's the case, do we really need 3 warships over there? As well as 1,000 troops.
Well, one thing that you brought up that was real interesting that I didn't know about, right? I mean, I understand about the drugs and all that, but as far as their president at the moment, so to say, right? That the one that they're kind of, I mean, that president is
evil,
making the people suffer in a certain way that they should not have. Something that goes on in a lot of third world countries, obviously. But if there's a president like the United States is viewed as like the big brother, you know what I mean, just a helper in general to try to bring peace or whatever they could put their hands on, I guess. So if they do that towards them, then obviously it would help the people out in some certain ways, right?
Right. Yes. So it's something to really consider, especially since, again, it was this guy is abusing of his people. Okay, he's a dictator, and unfortunately, yeah, he's been killing a lot of his people. So, with that said, I think they'll be servicing the world by getting rid of this scumbag. But the truth is, yeah, we are invading this country, and I don't think it's because of the war with drugs.
But if it's something to help out the people, I mean, I'm pretty sure people will get behind that, right? If it's known that, hey, if we do this, they get involved a certain way, it would help out the people, benefit them in the long run, I guess, in the future as time goes on, right?
Yes. Yeah, a lot of his people want him gone. So definitely there has to be a change in the regime. But what they're saying is, why is the U.S. policing other countries where they don't have any jurisdiction?
Right. But now it's kind of like what? What all goes, I mean, anything goes type of thing, right? Like, what's going to be the other guy's reaction if I do this? What's going to be this country's reaction if I do this? You know what I mean? And whatever plays out, plays out.
Of course.
So, but at the same time, I mean, same thing goes with the cartels, right? I mean, since you got the people over there fighting against the government now, something that I haven't seen, and it's trippy to see those videos where it's like people going against the government. When I thought they really liked this woman as president, which is something different. But obviously, I mean, there's bound to be corruptions in that sort of those sort of areas, and that's for many years, generations, it probably happened. So if you have somebody that wants to stop it, and the government doesn't want to, is that bad? Is that, you know what I mean? Especially if the people do want them eliminated, to try to hopefully that will benefit them to be, in the long run, will be helpful, right? Give the people a little better life and not having to be worried about getting killed, getting abducted, something's in that nature.
And that's really what's going on. People, a lot of innocent people are dying because of that, to the benefit of this Maduro president. But yeah, that's something to really think about. Is it really worth going to war, especially with China and Russia now helping the Venezuelans because they don't want the U.S. to get away with invading that country and taking power of the oil, getting control of the oil?
I heard that before. That a lot of it's once again about the oil. You know, it's just it's crazy.
Yeah, they had to orchestrate the fight against drug dealers, but again, it doesn't take 3 warships and 1,000 troops. They're getting ready, and this President Maduro, he has a bounty on his head for 50 million.
50 million, imagine that.
That's actually more than Saddam Hussein, and they mentioned another leader because they offered 25 million at the time.
Now someone been that.
No, because his people were protecting him, they were hiding him, and that's how the U.S. ended up, of course, invading. I believe it was in Kuwait where they took him out.
Imagine that. And how much was Menchos? Did they put a bounty on him too? Like if you get any information, it's crazy, man.
So you're gonna have somebody probably, ratting on this guy. This guy's probably thinking, uh-oh, these guys, I can see them overseas. They're already conquering the sea. So yeah, I feel that taking out this president would definitely be a service to their people, as well as, I guess, I was going to say the war against drugs because he is importing, but in reality I think they're doing more imports in Europe because especially with this president in charge right now, all businesses have actually gone the other way. So I guess on the morale, yes, this guy is doing the wrong thing, right? Picking on the Latino community and demonizing us as bad people, where that's not really the case. But that's another topic to have another day.
Right.
But yeah, somehow he feels that, okay, China and Russia are getting away. We're trying to conquer their next neighborhood, their neighbor's country. So why not the U.S.? Why is the U.S. going to be stable and then suffer the consequences? Because if we don't take over Venezuela right now, either the Russian or the Chinese will. And that's the reason why now these guys have sent ships or all kinds of weapons to Venezuela to defend themselves against the U.S. That's something to really think about. Should we be doing this, or should we be stable? That's the question.
Right. And at the end of the day, it's like, well, most of us, I mean, since we're not out there, like, we don't have guns right now, we're gonna go to war, right? But the day when we really go to war, I believe when, of course, another sort of country or whoever comes and invades us right in front of our doors, so to say, we all really gotta pick up arms and defend what is our homeland, so to say, right? But we're gonna see how that plays out, especially with Venezuela. It's kind of interesting.
Hopefully there's no war.
Right? Because I mean, if war happens, and obviously people over here could imagine how they're gonna feel about that, especially if that's their homeland over there, their home, their people, their families.
And plus, prices are gonna go up again. If it's up right now with this inflation, imagine with a war, this recession.
Yeah. So it's all craziness, man. So this is always good. That's the reason I'm always good to kind of save money for emergencies, only use it for emergencies, and try to do other avenues, man. That can kind of help help you get a little bit more income to kind of have that stability and safe in case something were to happen. Because at the end, I believe that when all goes to chaos, it's like money could be worthless to some extent, but yet then again, it could probably be valuable still. You know, I don't know, but it will be interesting to see how time goes on with all this stuff, man. Especially with this guy in power.
All I advise everybody is for us to, enjoy the moment, embrace every day like there's no tomorrow, you know, and hopefully, things will turn out and unfold into something better.
Right. So that being said, that was something like real quick, something that I wanted to get off our chest and have a little talk. But if you guys want to have some talks about it, you guys have your own ideas, your own theories about it, by all means, feel free to let us know. We'll get back to you on that, and we'll probably do another video on that topic. Or maybe you'd like to talk about us on that topic. Just let me know.
Whatever it is, share your opinion.
Basically. All right, y'all. Well, much love. Have yourself a good rest of the day. Whatever you do, be safe out there. It's a good and evil world, so make sure you choose right? God bless and be safe. Thanks.